Species: the Galapagos penguin is the only penguin species that lives north of the equator. Habitat: they are native to the Galapagos Islands, specifically on the islands of Fernandina and Isabela. Endangered status: the Galapagos penguin is listed as endangered, with a population of only about 2,000 individuals. Size: they are one of the smallest penguin species, averaging about 49 centimeters 19 inches in height. Weight: they typically weigh between 2.5 and 4.5 kilograms, 5.5 and 10 pounds. Lifespan: in the wild, they can live up to 15 to 20 years. Diet: their diet mainly consists of small fish such as sardines and mullets. Breeding: unlike most penguin species, Galapagos penguins can breed year-round. Nesting: they nest in caves and crevices to protect their eggs from the intense equatorial sun. Clutch size: they usually lay 1 or 2 eggs per clutch. Incubation: both parents share incubation duties, which lasts about 38 to 40 days. Chick rearing: both parents also feed and care for the chicks after hatching. Molding: they mold twice a year, which is unusual among penguins. Temperature regulation: they have adapted to regulate their body temperature in the warm climate. Cooling mechanisms: they pant like dogs to cool off and extend their flippers to release heat. Predators: natural predators include sharks, sea lions, and fur seals. Threats: human activities, climate change, and introduced species also pose significant threats. Swimming speed: they can swim at speeds of up to 35 km/h, 22 miles per hour. Diving depth: they can dive to depths of 60 meters 200 feet in search of food. Longevity: some individuals have been known to live over 20 years in the wild. Coloration: they have a distinctive black and white coloring with a thin white line running from the eyes to the chin. Camouflage: their coloration provides camouflage from predators above and below the water. Parental care: Galapagos penguins are attentive parents, sharing duties equally. Social structure: they are social birds and often hunt in groups. Vocalization: they use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other. Adaptive behavior: they have adapted to the warmer climate by fishing in cooler waters. Temperature tolerance: they can tolerate water temperatures up to 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Ectoparasites: they can be affected by parasites such as ticks and mites. Conservation efforts: various organizations are working to protect their habitat and population. Rehabilitation: rescue and rehabilitation programs help injured or sick penguins. Ecological role: they play a crucial role in the marine ecosystem as both predators and prey. Fishing techniques: they use their flippers to maneuver and catch fish. Diet variation: their diet can vary depending on the season and availability of prey. Behavioral adaptations: they may change nesting sites to avoid predators or harsh conditions. Population fluctuations: their population can fluctuate dramatically due to environmental changes. Heat stress: they are susceptible to heat stress and seek shade during the hottest parts of the day. Genetic diversity: they have low genetic diversity, which makes them vulnerable to diseases. Monogamy: they typically form monogamous pairs that mate for life. Territoriality: pairs are territorial about their nesting sites. Climate impact: El Niño events can severely impact their food supply and breeding success. Human interaction: they have little fear of humans, making them vulnerable to disturbance. Tourism impact: responsible ecotourism can help raise awareness and funds for conservation. Marine protection: marine protected areas around the Galapagos Islands help safeguard their habitat. Adaptive foraging: they can forage at different times of the day to avoid competition. Growth rate: Chicks grow rapidly and fledge within 60 to 65 days. Juvenile behavior. Juveniles often stay near the breeding sites until they are ready to breed. Migration. They do not migrate long distances, staying close to their breeding grounds. Survival rate. Chick survival rates can vary based on food availability and environmental conditions. Hunting strategy. They use their keen eyesight and agility to catch fast-moving prey. Interspecies interaction. They may interact with other seabird species in their habitat. Symbiotic relationships. They can have symbiotic relationships with cleaner fish that remove parasites. Energy efficiency. They are highly efficient swimmers, conserving energy while hunting. Feather structure. Their feathers are densely packed to provide waterproofing and insulation. Thermoregulation. They have a specialized gland to excrete excess salt from their bodies. Oxygen management. They can manage oxygen levels efficiently to stay underwater longer. Sun protection. They use their flippers to shield their feet from the sun while resting on land. Breeding success. Breeding success is closely linked to ocean conditions and prey availability.